Welcome to the Mother Church of Country Music. This is where Mom wanted her public celebration to take place. And thank you for being in community and in fellowship with us, because we can pretend to care, but we cannot pretend to show up. So thank you for showing up for our mom. And at this time, when I am so forlorn, I say to my Creator, I do not know who you are, and yet I do know who you are, because you are the one who saved me. And in the dark night of the soul, I say to myself, I do not know who I am, yet I do know who I am, because I am the one you saved. Our circumstances do not have the power to name our identity, because as my mother taught me, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And God comes to us disguised as our life. Diana Ellen Judd was born on the 11th of January in Ashland, Kentucky, a small coal town in the foothills of Appalachia. Later, taking her identity into her own hands, as was her wont, she changed her name to Naomi. Her parents were young. Pauline Ruth was a teenager when Naomi was born, and her daddy Glenn had an Ashland oil fill-in station. She was the eldest of 4 children, and as she wrote in her own hand on the back of a picture, she was a happy child who was always smiling. Belonging and connection defined her, and even as a youngster, she was the one who remembered everyone's birthdays in her family, and she believed there was a crocodile named Gillette who lived in the basement. Pregnant at 17, when her family was falling apart in crisis as her brother Brian was dying of childhood cancer, Naomi married, and she gave birth again at 22. She was full of yearning, and she was restless. The emergence of her older daughter's unmistakable musical brilliance at about the age of 8 midwifed in her a dream, a spectacular Technicolor dream that broke with her family's humble heritage. And who knows from where her powerful imagination came? Maybe it was the books in the library on Central Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky. She cultivated those preternatural mother-daughter harmonies and eventual stardom. And the result is that we are here tonight remembering an icon and a legend who left country music better than she found it.
And the winner is the Judds.
Since the 30th of April, we have been remembering the complex and dynamic life of our mother in story. She was every woman. Perhaps this is why everyone felt they knew her. She was a nurse. She was a single mom who sometimes relied on public assistance. She was traumatized by early childhood sexual abuse, intimate partner violence, and rape, and she was fired by a boss when she refused to go away with him for a weekend. She was mama to her grandchildren, Elijah and Grace, and to my chosen family, and she was totally extraordinary. The 5-time Grammy Award winner, the multi-platinum artist, the Hall of Famer, who was lauded by millions.
2 weeks after the devastating loss of an icon, the matriarch and one half of the Judds, Hall of Famer Naomi Judd, her legacy was celebrated Sunday, May 15th by family, friends, and fans alike during a public televised celebration of life dubbed River of Life, held at Nashville's Ryman Auditorium in a tribute that was broadcasted live on CMT. Naomi Judd passed away last month, April 30th, at her home in Lapis Fork, Tennessee, at the age of 76 by suicide after a long battle with mental illness just 24 hours before the Judds were to be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Her daughters, Wynonna and Ashley Judd, husband, Larry Strickland, took center stage at the memorial, giving touching tributes and a couple of performances by Wynonna Judd. They were also joined by other country music stars who paid homage to the legendary country singer, the likes of Carrie Pierce, Brad Paisley, Ashley McBryde, Jamie Johnson, Little Big Town, Alson Russell, and Emmylou Harris, among others. As we continue to celebrate her life and mourn her death, we are sending love, peace, and healing to her family, friends, fans, and everyone impacted by her death. Thanks for watching. Please kindly subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell for more news updates.